Now, as you guys can maybe tell, or maybe not tell, I'm actually still quite ill, but I still got loads of videos to make, so I've got to crack on and just, you know, beat this stupid cold. But in today's video, we're going to take a look at the best summer free agents, okay, which is a big video with some big interesting stuff in here. Now, some of these players could have already signed a new contract with a new club. They could have potentially signed a new contract, or they could be still available for any other club to sign for absolutely free of charge. That is the beauty of being a free agent. You can go to any club for no money. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at the 5 best players, okay, this summer who are free agents. Now, any of these 5 players can go to any club in the world for free of charge, unless they sign a new contract at a club they're sort of still at. So, you know, we'll talk about that in the video. Don't forget, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please drop a like and a thumbs up down below. Always greatly appreciated. Now, the first player you're going to see, guys, is Zlatan Ibrahimovic, of course, who was at Manchester United last season. He signed a 1-year deal last year, and now, of course, he's out of contract. Now, the big question is, will the forward sign a new deal at Manchester United? You know, he's got the chance to. The contract's there on the table. But his agents come out and said that he has loads of offers, which is no surprise to anyone that this guy's got loads of different offers and loads of different teams. Now, one of the other clubs, as you guys can see at the bottom here, a little bit of different graphics here today. Obviously, we're mixing that up for you guys, is LA Galaxy. That is one of the big clubs, okay, that are interested in signing him. So, other than, of course, him staying at Manchester United or going to another team, you know, MLS is on the radar for him. He's quite interested in him. They're quite interested in him. But does he feel like he's ready for that step down in the standard of football? Do you think he's really ready for that? He proved this year that he can still do it at the highest level, so I don't reckon he is ready. Now, I think he's actually a year off, you know, being there. I think one more season at the highest level, then potentially could be ready for an MLS move or a Chinese Super League move, if you like. So that's the big question this summer. Will Zlatan sign for United? Will he sign for LA Galaxy? Will he go to a completely different club? We'll have to wait and see. And for the second player is another big one. Well, of course, we're doing the top 5 players around the world, okay, who are free agents, and it's Daniele De Rossi. Now, this guy, of course, he's at Roma currently, but he's out of contract in the summer. Now, loads of teams are interested in this guy, as you guys can see at the bottom there. Chelsea, Juve, and of course, Inter Milan, alright? And now, of course, this guy is obviously interested in staying at Roma. Of course, the option's there. Now, I think what's happened at Roma, I think they've offered him like a 1-year deal, but he wants bigger than that. He wants like a 2 or 3-year deal. But according to reports, and according to like Sky Sports and BBC Sport and stuff like that, he has signed a new deal at Roma. Now, apparently, he's the highest paid player in Serie A now with the new contract he's been offered at Roma. So he looks like he's set to stay at Roma, and looks like he's set to be the highest paid player in Serie A, and in 5.2 million a year, I think. Is that correct? So yes, guys, this guy could have played for any team in the world, if you like, in the summer. Obviously, he could have gone to anywhere for free. Looks like he's decided to stay at Roma, and that could be pretty beneficial to him, because since he's going to be the highest paid player in the whole league. Now, another player next for the third one, who's actually just signed a new deal with his current club. He was a free agent as well, but Yaya Toure was linked to go to certain clubs, loads of different clubs, but he's decided to stay at Man City. Now, the 34-year-old has only signed a 1-year deal at Man City, okay, so he's on, you know, yeah, loads of offers on the table. Inter Milan wanted him, Chinese Super League wanted him, but he's decided to stay at Man City. He's just given 1 more year under Pep, you know, he's going to stay 1 more year. Now, he's had lots of up and downs in Man City, he's won lots of things as well, so it has been pretty good for him there. Yeah, it looks like he's staying in the Premier League, which is good for the Premier League fans, but not good for all the other clubs that were interested in signing him. Like I say, he could have gone to anywhere in the summer, he could have gone anywhere for free of charge, but the free agent looks like he's decided to stay at Man City. Now, I think it's time to take a look at a couple of players who potentially, you know, are not signing a new deal at the new club, or the current club, and they could go anywhere. Now, someone that's playing tomorrow in the Champions League final, probably going to play, is actually Pepe, alright? Pepe's Real Madrid centre-back, everyone knows him, he's a nutter. Now, there's loads of reports online saying that he's desperate for a deal, there's loads of reports online saying, you know, that he's rejected loads of deals. We don't know what the truth is currently, but what we do know is there are loads of clubs interested in him. So let's say Real Madrid are one of the clubs interested, Inter Milan are interested, Chinese Super League club is interested, PSG are interested, and so are Chelsea. But the 34-year-old is, you know, getting a little bit older, he's out of contract. Where is he going to go? Who knows what the next step is? I mean, it probably depends on tomorrow's result. If Real Madrid win the Champions League, he might stay for another year. He just might do. But if they don't, yeah, and he may think it's time to move on. Or maybe if they do, he might think it's time to move on, leave on a high. Either way, what the centre-back's done at Real Madrid is absolutely fantastic. He's had a pretty good career there. Now, last but not least, we've got Santi Cazorla, who's actually out of contract in the summer. Now, the Metro have claimed he has signed a new deal, but that's the only thing I can find online about him signing any new deal. Actually, it says here on the Mirror that Arsenal take up Santi Cazorla's contract option, keeping him at the club for an extra year. So it looks like he's taking the deal and he's going to stay for an extra year at Arsenal. So yeah, the situation is with him, obviously he's had big injury nightmares. He's getting a lot older now, out of contract, and Arsenal have decided, you know what, we'll gamble. We'll give him another year. Hopefully he's gonna be out of this injury nightmare, because when he plays and on his day, he's unplayable. Anyway, guys, these are the top 5 players that your club could have signed this summer for free of charge. Some of the players in this episode have decided to stay at their clubs. Some of the players are undecided yet. That's the beauty of it. We've mixed it up. There's a few different stories in this episode. I'm out, guys. Take it easy. Have a good day. Peace.